Well, hello everyone and welcome back to 7 Days Homemakers. Me, your boy, JD Sensei. How we doing, guys? All right, we got our fisticuffs out. Before I begin, actually, I was thinking, let's do a quick repair cycle. Real quick. Let's do a quick repair cycle. Starting with the fisticuffs, then the machine gun, pickaxe, shoobly. Everything else looks like it's pretty much set. So go ahead and drop that off. Let's resort. Wire. Oh, okay, because it was a double face. There we go. All right, I'm going to walk in the store proper. And we'll go find Le Package. Let me walk in here. There we go. Let me back right the hell out. All right, where everybody at? All right, let's start with this. Okay. Try to be slick there. Not sure what she was ducking under. I do have somebody out here. Out back or no? Thought I heard somebody, but I guess maybe not. Always happens when I'm talking, I hear sound effects. All right, a little bit of scrap. All right, but these are both, well, that one's working, so let's take the one that's broken. I definitely want the one that's broken. Check for the booze. Yeah, I don't want cups. Okay, I knew one of these shells was going to work. All right, so we do have a little bit of stuff right here. A little bit of plastic. We got some rotten meat. And I don't want corn. All right, I really don't want corn. Scrap metal, yes. So definitely take that off your hand. Okay, somebody in the bathroom. How's your day? You all right there, brother? It's locked. Obviously want me to go out the window. Do have another thingy over here. Oh, okay. Think you'd be back there. Hello? Anybody in here? No. Okay. Another vending machine I can take, and obviously grab up all these goodies. And we'll take that off your hands too. Always need a little bit of love. Trash didn't have anything, but weren't really expecting anything. All right. Pop it over here. Grab that off your hands. All right. We know we're supposed to go in here. There was a little bit of goodies. All right. Something was in my way. All right. Little clay. We can probably use it later. All right. Hello. Nobody in here? Really? Okay. I thought for sure somebody'd be in here. Glass jars. Okay, well, that's all that drops in this now. Just empty ones. I'm not even going to bother searching. We have a couple more bow books. Didn't get me anything good. Depop that crap, please. All right, I'm up on the roof. We'll start with... Stupid. Oh, okay. Had a friend and everything. Okay. I am tempted. All right, I see GI dumbass over there. I'm tempted to tear apart this. That does give... Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping it'd be every cell, but I guess not. Because if it was every cell, we were going to make out like a bandit. All right, there's GI dumbass over there. See if he wants to go mano a mano. Come on, brother. You and me. You and me. Troll, Bridge. Pay, troll. That's right. It's not a toll bridge, it's a troll bridge. Come here. Stand up. Stand up. No? You ain't gonna stand up? Take care of your nonsense. Go ahead and scrap that. And we'll cut that off your hands. We'll go ahead and press the button. Button pressed. What opened? It sounded like it was over here. Oh, well, there is this little bad boy. And we got a chair. All right, so whatever just clicked was down here somewhere. All right, let me get my fisticuffs up. Let me go ahead and drop this. Hello? Sounded like a dog. Yep, there's a dog. The only one that mattered was the dog. All right, come on. What we got? And no. Have none of your nonsense. Everybody dead, everybody dead. Got rid of all the people that should have been alive, but are not. What do we got in food? Oh, we got, well, start collecting those. Toss those. Grab that. And do have a little bit of goodies over here. So let's go to Shuvli. And Babo. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and scrap that down. Back to the fisticuffs. All right, what do we got? I'm just going to scrap these. All right, anybody in the closet over here? No? Scrap those. Again, scrap metal is much more important. All right, you're locked. Nothing there. All right, we know where we're going. Right in here. Hello? All right, well, we definitely have aggro over this way. Get back in the damn closet. Yes, no. Let's check the toilet to see if there's any stuff in there we want. Just dirty water or... Oh! Wow. Nice to actually get some water. Hello? Alright, what do we got? 2? Nobody really important. Alright, come on. One at a time. One at a time. Step on up. You're in the next contestant. I'm going to whoop your ass. Alright, let me get the... Let's look at the gun cases. Alright, what do we got? Preacher boots. Would like the preacher boots to be better. Those look kind of like just regular ass boots. All right, we'll definitely take those parts off your hands. Well, here we go. Let me take this candy cane. Let's go ahead and modify it. Pull off the mods. Complete. It's 15.2 for this versus 24.7. Yeah, this is way better. All right, so I definitely have room. All right, can I break this down? No. Okay, so get ye gone. I got a shoovly thingy. That's what I call it, a shoovly thingy. Sure. All that. This one is crap. Can I... Yeah, we'll check the clothing. Hey, legendary parts. And regular parts. And legendary parts again. Alright, so we came through that door right there. Yeah, of course we gotta go down the basement. Might as well go to where the loot room is. Alright, so who do we got? 1, 2. Get down. Alright, then we got loser number 1, loser number 2, loser number 3. And I think everybody's dead. Not that. No, it wasn't that way. Oh, it was this way. Oh, okay. I completely forgot what does what. Patchwork versus what do I have? What am I actually wearing? Thermocore. Guess what? We ain't want that. By the way, that's totally... we already know we want to scrap that. All right. Was there anything else I want to get rid of? Not really. I do want to pick up these cheap-ass chairs. And what's here? Let's go ahead and scrap this. Scrap this. Learn these two. Take that. Anything in the fridge? Some bones. Anything here? Okay, with the exception of the corn seeds. Coal? Yep, coal. Lies! I can't even loot it. You suck. Alright, go ahead and open this up. I'm going to go out and drop some stuff off in the beast clay. And we'll come back and finish up looting in there. Alright, what do you got that I want to get rid of? Obviously, other than the really nice ammo. And we can get rid of this and this. Probably those. Definitely this. Anything else? Oh, well, I was dropping off coal, and I might as well drop off this and this. Definitely stacking parts. And might as well drop that off. And take this nice water, even though I don't really need it. Everything, and I guess I decided that was not worth taking. Alright. I'll go back and finish up the loot room. It's not bad. It gives me a half level of stuff, too. Experience. Okay. Scrap those. We know that. And scrap that. We know that. Okay, first box had a book I do not have. I think that applies to everything I use a scope on, so that'll definitely help. Nail gun went up. Okay. And we'll scrap those. Sure, we'll throw some spear parts in there. We'll go ahead and use the good lockpick on that one. Scrap those, take that, and let me get out my good lockpick. You know, the really good lockpick. Tasty. Taking my IBS medication, which just makes me freaking thirsty as hell. For those of you wondering, it's just Imodium. Realistically, that's all you really need. I guess there's other more serious forms of it, but I don't have those. We could throw that on if I had room. This athletic gloves, and we'll definitely take those. Is there anything else in here before I mosey? A bit of paper. A little more paper. Okay, always nice to have a little extra paper. Depending on your street talk level. Paper used to be another word for cash. Gotta get that paper. Dad, don't judge me. Okay, we can drop that part off. Drop that, drop that, drop that. There we go. And now I can just do that. With the exception of doing this. Really should swap these two out. There we go. Sort this mess out a bit. All right. I did get quite a bunch of stuff. Let's go back and see old Rekt. And it's almost 1700, so. The good news is when I get home from work tomorrow, I got to do the horde night, which will definitely make me happy, because once I'm done with horde night, I literally got 6 days to screw around, do whatever I want. Tempted to turn off blood moons at some point. Not yet. Tempted to turn them off, though. I don't really even care about the zombies that much. I mean, I guess they're fun, but because of they have been talking, by the way, about adding a whole bunch of toggles. This was just one dev. Like,
Good after. Well, you proved me wrong.
Make the
Now take
zombie
your
shut up.
reward and get the hell out of here.
Shut up. All right, out of this mess, I will take. I'll probably take the slug ammo. So I at least can plug that into
I sell to
a
anyone,
turret.
even morons like you.
Um, Let me just sell some stuff real quick. And I don't need another one of these. I'll hold on to that. Sam, that is interesting. I could throw that on a better armor. All right.
Cha-ching!
I
Thanks,
also should
buddy.
load this before I forget. Why did I forget how to load it? Nope. Nope. How did I forget how to load it? Okay, that I know. How come I forgot? Oh, okay. I don't know why I forgot what button did what. Anyways, back to my story before I got myself distracted. So what they're talking about is putting in all sorts of toggles. So toggles for um, dumb zombies, smart zombies, zombies can't dig. So basically, we can make at least make the AI back like the old days, so we could do the old horde bases. Force them to just George Romero us and come after us. That'd be interesting. But right now, like I said, that was just mentioned by like one dev as something I'd like to do. So I don't know if it's actually doing that. Hey, there we go. We got some goldenrod finally. So that's useful. That was what they were talking about. And I was moderately excited for that, to be honest. Oh, isn't that sweet? They gave me goodies there. All right. And we'll just check his little rooms. Rooms here, see if he's got anything in here. Doesn't look like it. Nope. That's Rekt's only friend, who's now an evil buzzard. Wow, Rekt, you suck. You got nothing lootable in here. All right, I am going to drop some stuff off of the bike. Might even, we got time. We actually do have time. Yeah, I definitely have time. I'm going to run back to my other base. Wait, I'm going south. Shouldn't go south. I don't think I should go south. South is not where I want to go, I don't believe. Yeah, it's this way. I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't think I should go south. South will take me to the desert base. I literally have enough time to go back and dump half this crap out of my bike so I can have lots of room for horde night. But yeah, I was definitely interested in that. I would love to make the zombies dumb again and no dig. Because then I could have crafting nights. That's what I used to do. If you watched my old series, I go into a bunker and just stay down there and build stuff. We could do underground bases. We could do all sorts of cool stuff. So I hope they go with that. Because I would definitely put the zombies back. Because, again, I could make those. Remember, I don't know how long some of you have been watching me, but I had a base. I think it was in the Valencia map. That it was like in the forest in the forest town in a forest town, and I had like it was a giant cross with crossways across the whole thing. It spikes down the bottom, and barbed wire was useful. It was a whole bunch of fun stuff I could do. I did this suspension bridge base. I did that crazy one where I did it between two buildings. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that was fun. I thought it was immune to radiation, but I guess not. Maybe there was a storm going? I don't know. There have been a rad storm going. Radiation storms. Any kind of storm actually causes damage, like the firestorm and the ember storm and the snowstorm and stuff like that. So that all causes damage and stuff now. It was just something that occurred to me, though. That just opens up so many possibilities. Because, again, the current AI dictates that you have to build a stupid horde base like this. I mean, you can do it any other way, but it's just, you know, it's essentially all comes down to make everything strong, make a dedicated weak point that they're going to come after, you know? All right, I want the goldenrod I already have, and I want this, and I want, don't I have this? Yeah, I want this. Okay, come here, beehive. All right, we have honey in here. Let's go ahead and give them some of this. Let's go ahead and give them all this. Let's give them this. There you go. And never bother me again. All right. And I should probably go punch him in the face before he decides to make a nuisance of himself. Because he will make a nuisance of himself. Okay. So let's go ahead and drop some crapola out of the bike. Probably, let's go ahead and drop this. Get all the weird ammo out of here. And probably the food. All right, we'll go drop this off. I figured I could do this, and then at least in the morning I'll have plenty of room in the bike to drop off my fun stuff. All right, let's go ahead and drop off the stuff that is not going to be an issue. All right, gunpowder, them spikes. I throw the rocks in there. Throw that in there. Let's go up here. Take this little bit of concrete. Let's go over to ammo. And we do have 44 mag in here. And special shotgun slug, sure. All right. And I believe everything else is down here. So let's go ahead and drop that off, that off. There we go. Most of that crap off. Let's go over to the food. And drop that food right off. And I forgot to drop off glue and some of the meds. Drop those two off. Let's go to mods. Drop that off. Let's go to parts. Drop these off. Good. So I now have enough stuff to make my next set of armor, I believe. And you should have taken the paper. All right. You, we know, get this. And we could actually throw some love in here. Good enough. Turn that on. All right, and then you, sir, take all this. Let's go ahead and give you 20 minutes should be good. That'll also keep us going keep us honest when it comes to making cement and stuff like that. All right, let's go ahead and sort this mess out a bit. Let's get the fat. Let's just get everything that'll come out. Okay. I'm just gonna put this up here for a second. That's just a creepy sound effects. Okay, this was stuff I wanted to take with me. All right, just come on over here. Starting to get the creepy weather. All right, let's go to food because I know I had them in there. Let's go over to meds and everything but one. So leave one. All right, let's go back over here and you can take this. Let's go to parts. Definitely a lot of parts in here. All right, let me go up to here and drop those off. Nope, that's parts. Grab that. Another mod. No, a few more mods. Let me sort these out so they make more sense. All right, back over to here, and we are going to drop off the coal. Cement. I guess this cement should go in the other one, huh? Let's drop the sand off and the shale. Oh, and goop. All right, up here was concrete and I guess more sand. And I guess you could take the 300 concrete. And we have some food. So booyah, 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 booyah. And what else did I have that I wanted to get rid of? Parts. Definitely parts. I guess I'm not really going to use steel. so I'll drop that off in here. And I really guess I should get some water and cook down some of these. So let me get some of this. Get some water. Okay. Who's making what? You're making nothing. Nope. That is a crappy, crappy thing. All right. So why does that make so little? Oh, because of water. Water's slowing me down. All right. Do I have any more water? Yes. And we'll go get whatever's in the over to the water machine here. See if anything's in the dew collector. Might as well just make glue. There we go. Might as well, right? Glue never hurt anybody. All right, so that was over here. All right, you definitely have what you need. Max that out. It's only going to take 4 minutes, so turn that off. Give me half of that back. There you go. 7 minutes. Have at it. Let's go ahead and really don't have to worry. Yeah, she's over here dying. Probably just lead her along the spikes until she kills herself. Yeah, she's dying. Okay, I guess she got a scream off. Yeah, pretty sure she got a scream off. Gee, dumbass is still alive. We done? No. Fast little bitch. All right, we done? Yeah, she did make a little noise and managed to... Didn't look like she wrecked the... Well, I guess she did. I guess she got wrecked a bit. There we go. Anything else she broke? One way over there, but I need to worry about. Okay. All right, I did hear somebody making weird noises. Okay, go ahead and drop off. Oh, I have bones left, so it's my own fault for screwing around with water for a while. Really should have paid more attention, but I did not. And again, we'll keep the medicine. We'll keep the... I don't need these or this. Definitely keep a med kit just to handle a sewing kit, just to handle in the off chance I need a suture. All right, I'm gonna throw that in storage. Let's get all set. And I did want to eat and drink, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. I was getting ready to do that before Miss Screams showed up with their nonsense. All right, so we'll make our way back. I did have a full bike. All right, I'm going to take this out and gas it up. All right, wasn't enough to really fill it out. I have to leave the bed there for now because it makes it easy to find out where that is. I guess after Horde Night, we'll go put our next land claim block down, too. Because that'll free up some love. Yeah. Going back before I got all distracted and stuff, I'm definitely on board with that idea to put in all those toggles, because I would love to turn off smart zombies. It's just so freaking limiting. Especially, it was a lot of fun when you could get up on a roof And I mean, again, they all fight the same way, so as long as you give them a path or something, they'll follow it, you know? But it was more, I think it was more fun when they would just randomly come running at you from all different directions and crap. That was a blast. There's some sort of storm going over here, I think. It feels like it. I did get a little radiation damage the last time I went through here. Maybe there was a storm going or something. 100%. I probably shouldn't run into those. But yeah, that definitely caught my interest. I literally haven't even been to the forums. It's just somebody posted it on Reddit, and a link to the Deb post about it. And I don't know if that's a long-term goal or what they're doing with it, but that would be awesome. Because I could, there's a bunch of tweaks I would love to have. You know, love to make mines again, real mines, without having to worry about screamers. You know, randomly teleporting to, in the tunnels and stuff. Just all sorts of cool stuff. And just to dig down again, make an underground base viable without coming up top and there's a whole crap load of, holes dug in and it looks bad, I mean, you can still do it. You just got to dig a big-ass hole all the way to bedrock, which isn't very fun, to be honest. I don't think so, anyways. Hello, Rekt, I'm coming back. But yeah, I did get a little excited for that, not gonna lie. But again, I don't know if that's something I'm gonna do soonish, something they'll do after they allegedly invent the bandits in the story mode. Still need the story mode, so we actually have a story. I mean, there's little bits and pieces with like Kagashi, pharmaceuticals, and all that crap. What'd you say to me? You want to get fisticuffed? Fisticuffs! Alright, what do we get? I'm going to drink that right now. I got a little HP ammo too. Alright, go ahead and drop those in there. Don't really need those right now. I'm going to run up into my base and see what I got up there. I think I got enough repair stuff up there. Hopefully I think I left. Did I leave whatchamacallit up here? Yes, I did. Oh, yeah. I got a decent amount now. I'm still carrying gas around, but I think that's just left over. Would you let me down? So much trouble getting up and down this ladder. I kind of want to take a swing by the book barn. Just to see. I think the book barn... Oh, no, I have to reset that. Maybe we'll stop it and see Rekt. What am I at for money, by the way? 3,900. I'm going to come in and just dick with him a bit. And I should have went upstairs and looted his food. Up here. See if he's got anything upstairs. And a little trash. Sure, I'll take that off your hands. Okay. I did forget this little place right here. Which, as usual, is boring. Well, it was worth a shot. Alright, I'm going to check that little camp around. Maybe grab some wood. Well, there's not a lot of wood close by. That's a problem. Alright, there was a camp. Yeah, there's a truck right over here. See what's over here. I got a couple hours to kill. Hello? Alright, well, you're obvious. You want to stand up, buddy? No? Okay. Check your truck. I'll take all that crap off your hands. Alright, let's go over here and murder some trees. Oh, we got some lead too. Might as well take that. It's all lead. I could use it. Definitely want more ammo later. And it does give me extra stone, too. Hey! Stop giving me weird crap. All right, that's a big enough hole. But we were really here for the tree. That's a crappy tree. All right. Another crappy tree. I kind of want to get those trees out there too, but I'll take these two big ones. You know, there's trees I can get rid of. And hey, look, a little concreto. And I guess we could just stick around over here. We got more goldenrod too if we want it. Yeah, these are beefy trees. I like beefy trees. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a couple of these. And just a goldenrod. Alright, let's alright, let me make sure my stamina is pretty good. Hopefully I don't have a idiot around me. As a spooge master, that's about it. Do a little jump in there. Oh, that's what I was taking damage from. The radioactive barrel. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, that's a little nice touch. Just like Fallout. Run into a yellow barrel. It doesn't make sense, though, that I can get gas out of them if they actually have radioactive waste. But I guess, whatever. No honey. Thought I heard somebody over that way, but I could be wrong. Alright, let me go ahead and grab some more trees. I mean, it's all wood I don't have to get later, so I'm always happy to grab some. And I suppose I can hold on to the seeds, too. Probably will plant them in the wasteland, do a little tree farm. I think that tree took a while to fall. Just saying. Just walk right through it. These are not the best trees in the world. Oh, there is somebody over there. What are we at? 4,600? Oh, this one looks dead. It's alive. Looked worse than it was. That got me up almost to over 5K. Who put this tree in my way? Take care of that line of sight. Let me go to fisticuffs. Take care of Joe Schmuckatelli over here. Hello, Joe. How are you doing? Pop. Don't really care about Joe anymore. Joe's kind of annoying. Joe went away. Joe needed to leave. All right. And let's go to the bicycle. And we'll go ahead and drop off whatever nonsense I got in here that I do not need. All right, but what I do need, well, we could throw that right out. Sure, we'll throw that out. Throw this out. Let's just get a lot of this goofy crap out of here. Might as well throw that in there. Okay, we are going to want all these. And I am going to want probably these. I don't know about recog. Maybe I'll take a recog. All right, I am ready. Definitely ready. All right, let's make sure everything's loaded. We're good on that. We're good on that. I guess I can waste some time and pop one of these out and just repair this. Yeah, go ahead and repair that. Does it look better? Nope, still looks like ass. It's another thing they can do. Just fix it. That machete looks like absolute ass. You know, when you repair it, look much better. It'd be the same if you like the fisticuffs. When you repair it, it's all the blood's cleaned off and everything. All right. Do I want to be a dick and make a few spikes just to be annoying? I wonder if I got time to do that. Let's do... Yeah, let's do 12. Drop that off. I was kind of thinking of throwing them down here, just in case they decide to stand near it. Just in case, you know, they want to hang out near my base. All right, probably going to need a few more. Make a couple more. And whatever gets left over, we'll let these build in. One there, one there, one there, and one there. There we go. Just, you know, if they want to come over here and give it a whack, have fun. You're literally not going to accomplish anything, but I guess more power to you. All right, I gotta go put myself up in here. Make sure I batten down the hatches, as you know the pirates say. Let's go ahead and let's keep a little concrete on us, a little that on us, and a little cobble on us in case we need to do some field repairs. Actually, I could probably just drop off this. Shouldn't need it. And we'll just keep that on us for later. And I think we're going to start ending it here, guys, because tomorrow I'll have time to, you know, go through my head and make sure everything's ready before Horde Night. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name is JD Sensei. This has been 7 Days to Die Homemaker. If you like the video, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I do upload every single day. Take some time out of your day and read a book. And I will catch you all in the next video. Bye now.